I'm Jerry Amalong, and this is my story. Brother Branham lifted Jesus Christ so high that you couldn't see the man without seeing Jesus Christ in the man. There's not words to express, brother. You listen to that voice, listen to the message of the hour, and apply it to your life. Let it become a part of you. Take time to pray. Well, I was raised on a ranch up in the Chiricahuas, and had 3 brothers and 3 sisters. And my dad, we had a ranch. He raised about 40 head of cattle, and had an fruit orchard, and most of what we had there was just a Sunday school up there above the ranch, and they had Bible classes, and we'd try to attend the Sunday School Union get-togethers. And at the age of 17, when I had the Holy Ghost experience, I'd started college, and anyway, we were at special services, and the experience I had that I spoke in pure Spanish for about 3.5 hours, and during that time, when all that happened, I couldn't speak English for some time, and one of the brothers came in, and Spanish brothers, and he said, "That's the purest Spanish I've ever heard." So, but then I tried to speak English again, and it still came out Spanish. So after about 3.5 hours, I finally got where I could speak English again and couldn't speak Spanish. As time went on, I fell into my hands some of Jack Coe's books and pamphlets, and the Voice of God, Voice of Healing stories that had Brother Branham in it, and different ones. And I'd read them, and man, I'd get inspired, and made me want to become an evangelist. and during that time, there was a John Wayne movie being made out at Old Tucson. And they offered me the job, somebody with a horse, for $27 a day. Well, back then, that was a lot of money. And so I said, well, I just had the Holy Ghost experience, and I had second thoughts about it, and I turned it down. And somebody said, "Man, you could have been rich and famous if you'd have took that job." I said, well, thank the Lord I'm not rich and famous. But I'm glad that I made the right decision, and from that time on, I started working with an evangelist that had a tent. Of course, I slept inside the tent to be kind of a guard, so to speak. And we ended up going among the Navajos and Apaches at that time, and I'd heard of Brother Branham, but I'd never read that much of his material. We were sitting in church one day, and I wasn't asleep. I had a vision and saw myself down in Mexico. Well, I'd fought a forest fire and hadn't got paid for it, and so I was out at my brother's in the vision, and I saw myself walking out to the mailbox, and I got the $40 check from Uncle Sam for fighting forest fires, and then I saw myself down in Mexico speaking. And so then I snapped out of it, and that's actually the way it happened.